Sorry.
No worries. All right.
I thought y'all played really well in the first half. You know, you did a great job of shutting down their star player, obviously, to the extent that you could. I thought you sent several different girls on her. Cecily Ray, in particular, did a great job. You just talk about how the defense played.
Yeah, I mean, we had stretches where we were pretty good at it, and she's the best player in the country. It's not even close.
Right.
But the problem is, you know, we schemed to try to keep the ball out of her hands, and then she took 21 shots, 11 free throws, and had 3 assists. It's too many touches. You know, we tried to solve the riddle after she already had the ball in her hands. It's not a solvable riddle. Okay. If you're going to guard her, you have to prevent her from having the ball, and we didn't do a good enough job of preventing her from having touches. And again, understand, she's the best player in the country, and I don't even think it's close.
In the first half, you hit a few threes, and that really kept you in. I think you were 5 of 10 at one point. Then in the second half, it seemed like the offense kind of shut down. You're getting looks; they weren't going in, and then turnovers really hurt you too.
Yeah, you know, it's 46-46 with 11 minutes left, and we kind of had the game where we wanted it. You know, I thought we had the pace about right, and I thought we had defensively we were doing some things pretty well, but you can't go that long without scoring and expect to beat the 22nd ranked team in the country. You know, it's just not going to happen. And part of that was I thought we had some decent looks that didn't go. Part of that was we lost our pace a little bit, and part of it, frankly, was we turned the ball over too much against. And the way they play is, you know, they're not going to get out and pressure the perimeter, but they're going to have good sagging help. And we got into the lane and didn't make very good decisions with it. And we also, you know, I felt like, you know, we were going in there, and when there was contact, we were waiting around for the officials to bail us out instead of just going in there and finishing through contact. It's a contact sport. You got to go finish through contact.
Right. The depth today, you had a ton of players playing, and you know it's been pretty good all year, and especially with the fouls that I think we had 26 fouls to their 13. Did that affect what you were trying to do at all? Or?
A little bit. I mean the fouls affected us a little bit. More than anything, we made silly fouls, you know, that are just uncalled for, and so then you put the other team in the bonus early, in the double bonus, and now all they have to do to score is put their head down and drive, you know, and they did some of that, and good for them. I mean, they made the right decision. And so the foul trouble affected us in 2 ways. One, a little bit it affected our substitution rotation. But more importantly, it affected our ability to defend with any aggressiveness because, again, I thought we made a lot of really silly fouls. And, you know, you've got to defend with your feet, not your hands. You've got to stay on the floor. And we just didn't do a good enough job of that.
All right, so now it's, I guess did they get the week off?
Absolutely, yeah, finals, you know. So we don't play again until Sunday, and we'll take 3 of the weekdays this week off.
Right.
And, you know, the one day that we do practice before Friday, we won't go very long. You know, and again, I told them after the game, you know, we've played 9 games, we're 7-2. That's 360 minutes, and we've played a lot more good minutes than bad. You know, we have 2 losses, and in both of them, you know, in the last second half of the second half, we're either tied or have a lead. Today, it's 46-all with 11 minutes left. Okay, in the Kansas game, we're up 1 with 5 seconds left. You know, so we've done a lot of things right. You know, good win over Minnesota, good win on the road over Seton Hall, all that. You know, the frustrating thing, you know, the disappointing thing, I guess, is you had an opportunity today to play this down into the last few possessions, and we let that get away. And credit to them, they did a great job, and we didn't do a good enough job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you bet.